The Princess and the Frog.
Once upon a time, there was a princess who went out in the castle grounds and sat next to a cool fountain. She took great pleasure in throwing a golden ball into the air and catching it. But once it went too high, she held out her hand with her fingers curved to catch it, but it fell to the ground and rolled right into the water.
Horrified, the princess followed it with her eyes, but the fountain was so deep that she could not see beneath. Then she began to cry.
I'd give anything if only I could get my ball back. I'd give you my clothes, my precious stone, my pearl, anything in the world.
At this, a frog stuck his head out of the water.
Princess, why are you crying so bitterly?
Oh, you ugly flag, how can you help me? My golden ball has fallen into the fountain.
I don't want your purse, your precious stones, and your clothes, but if you accept me as a companion and let me sit next to you and eat from your plate and sleep in your bed, and if you love and crush me, then I'll bring your bed back to you.
The frog stuck his head under the water and dove to the bottom. He returned after a short time later with a golden ball in his mouth and threw it onto the land.
The princess saw her ball once again. She rushed towards it, picked it up, and was so happy to have it in her hand again that she could think of nothing else than to run home with it.
Wait, Princess, I can't run like you can. Take me with you like you promised.
The princess paid no attention to the frog. The next day, the princess was sitting at her table when she heard something coming up the marble steps. Then she heard a knock on the door. The frog was begging the princess to let him in.
She opened the door and saw it was a frog whom she had put completely out of her mind. Frightened, she slammed the door shut and returned to the table.
Daughter, why are you afraid?
There is a disgusting frog out there who got my golden ball out of the water. I promised him that he could be my companion, but I didn't think that he could leave his water. Now he is still outside the door and wants to come in.
Daughter of the king, open up the door for me. Don't you know what yesterday you said to me down by the fountain? In case the daughter of the king, open up the door for me.
What you have promised, you must keep. Go and let the frog in.
The princess obeyed and the frog hopped in. Then he followed the princess to her chair.
To your chair and let me sit next to you.
I will not.
My daughter, you must.
So the princess did and placed the frog on the table next to her.
Now push your golden plate closer. I want to eat from it.
I will not.
My daughter, you must.
The princess did as she was told and moved the golden plate closer to the frog. The frog are until we could eat no more.
Now I am tired and want to sleep. Take me to your room and make a place for me in your bed so that I can sleep beside you.
The princess was horrified when she heard that. She was afraid of the cold frog and could barely stand to touch him. And yet he was supposed to lie next to her in her bed. She began to cry.
I will not.
You should not despise the one who helped you when you were in trouble. You must do as you promised.
There was no helping it. She had to do what her father wanted, but in her heart she was bitterly upset. She picked up the frog with 2 fingers, carried him into her room, and placed him in a corner. Then she climbed into bed.
I'm tired, princess. I want to sleep as much as you lift me into your bed, or I will tell your father.
The princess picked up the frog, but instead of laying him next to herself, she threw him hard as she could against the wall.
Now leave me in peace, you ugly frog.
But when he fell down, he was no longer a frog but a handsome young prince.
The prince and the princess got along, and so they became dear companions and were wed the next morning.